If our world's gonna survive, what matters is what we do now.
I could use your expertise.
You coming or what?
Rachel.
By the way, do you remember our time just a few years ago in Vegas? You were at CinemaCon. We sang, we danced, we did the prom pose.
I'll never forget it as long as I live. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. Rachel.
How are you?
I'm good now that I see you. Good. How are you? How have you been?
Oh my gosh, so good. And anytime we get to see you, it's always better in person. But listen, it's a celebration, and boy, do you have reason to celebrate. I mean, how much fun is it talking about this movie, making this movie, being back in this Jurassic World?
Spectacularly fun. The most fun you can possibly have. I love it. I loved it creatively. I love it being in this thing that people are kind of bubbly and seem enthusiastic about is a big kick. I'm crazy about it.
The doomsday clock might be about out of time.
People are ready to return to theaters to see these feel-good summer blockbusters. That's got to be thrilling, right?
I'm thrilled by the prospect. I hope it's everything everybody wants. We're humbly laying this offering at your feet, and we hope against hope that you like it as much as we do. We think it's a humdinger, you know.
A humdinger. Well, I always say you're a hoot and a humdinger, so that's good.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
Laura, how are you?
I'm good. It's so good to see you.
So good to see you. I swear, everybody in the Jurassic World kingdom has the most positive, fun personality. Is it just like, I mean, because this is such a fun thing to talk about?
It is, and it's your influence because you have the brightest spirit. So we can't, what are we gonna do? We can't be in a bad mood with you. You like light up the world. Come
Vegas, right?
on. And it's Vegas.
Well, it's so great talking with you because, I mean, this is a moment that's been so long in the making. I mean, when you first got on set and you saw Jeff and Sam, was it like that Peaches and Herb song, Reunited? And it's so good. You know what I'm talking about.
I love that song very much. Also Shake Your Groove Thing, another Peaches and Herb song. I love them. But it was amazing. You know, I have to say, not just for us, but the day the three of us came back together on set and seeing Dr. Alan Grant in his hat and Dr. Ian Malcolm in his, black leather jacket, and the three of us got into a Jeep for our first scene together. We looked out through the Jeep and the crew was gathered around. We were getting ready to shoot, and people started getting tears in their eyes because we all grew up with Jurassic Park.
Ellie Sattler.
Alan Grant.
I have heard from a lot of families how excited they are that there are literally grandparents and parents who share this franchise and now bringing a new generation of kids, and this will be their first dinosaur movie. It's very sweet.
Blue had a baby. That's impossible.
Hey, girl.
You look just like your mother.
I remember when I was little, I was a big dinosaur fan, so I watched Jurassic Park a bit too young. I was about 5, which is probably too young to have seen it. It was pretty scary.
Do you have a personal favorite of all the dinosaurs you had a chance to work with?
Ooh, that's a good question. I didn't actually get to work with this one, but I remember one day we got to go on a tour to the warehouse where they store all the puppets, like the animatronic dinosaurs they make. And inside was this like massive dinosaur head, but it was from this thing called a Pyroraptor, which is like all red and gold and orange feathers. And it just looked so striking, and like it was pretty beautiful for a dinosaur. And I remember looking at it and I was like, oh yeah, that's my favorite one.
Don't move. Bigger. Why do they always have to go bigger?
And before I let you go, the Vegas station, I can't let you go without asking about the signature pose you recreated.
Rachel, I'm just trying to stay, together a little bit and keep myself on a moderate diet of gruel and carrots, so I can keep up with you.
How did that pose go again? You were just like...
Oh, something like this, something like that.
Listen, if Chippendales or Magic Mike calls, it's not my fault, okay? They've seen the pictures.
I'm going to keep by the phone. Now I have an idea. Good.
I made a promise we would bring her home.
You made a promise to a dinosaur.
Yeah. What?